The easiest way for the United States to survive and advance to the knockout stage of the World Cup was to either win or draw against Germany. But as you might have noticed in this tournament, nothing comes easy for the Americans, as the drama from two simultaneous games brought a roller coaster of emotions to fans of Team USA. The loser of USA versus Germany can advance if it wins the goal differential tiebreaker over Ghana or Portugal. Let's go to the 14th minute of this game. Germany on the attack, but Omar Gonzalez knocking the ball away to keep it scoreless. Now let's head over to Brasilia. 30th minute between Ghana and Portugal. John Boye tries to clear the Portugal cross, but instead it's a Ghana own goal. Good news for the U.S. though, as the Portugal one-goal lead still allows the Americans to advance. So now back to Recife. Second half, Tim Howard, big save, but off the rebound, Thomas Muller fires it past, and the Americans are behind. Then a few minutes later in Brasilia, Ghana's Asamoah Gyan with the equalizer. So if Ghana scores one more time with America behind, the U.S. out of the World Cup. But instead, it's a gift from Cristiano Ronaldo, who lets the Americans breathe a little bit easier as Portugal takes the lead, keeping U.S. hopes of advancing intact. Meanwhile, Americans looking to earn its place in the knockout stage. Clint Dempsey finds Alejandro Bedoya, but his shot is blocked. The U.S. not able to avoid the 1-0 defeat to Germany, but it does avoid an early exit as the Portugal-Ghana game goes final, opening the door for the U.S. to advance. So a look at the final Group G standings so that it can all make sense for you. Despite the loss, the U.S. makes it through because they still had a better goal differential, that red column on the right, than the third place Portuguese. U.S. was even while Portugal was at -3. It's the first time the Americans make the knockout stage in back-to-back World Cups. To UVA baseball, a memorable season came to a heartbreaking end for the team last night after Vanderbilt narrowly defeated Virginia 3-2 in the final game of the National Championship Series. The College World Series title, the missing piece to a year that began with the Who's on top, with the team grabbing 53 wins along the way, the most in program history.
It didn't have anything to do with not handling pressure, didn't have anything to do with a want to, a competitiveness. Each and every guy that was out there on that mound or on the field or in that batter's box wanted to do the job for their team, but unfortunately in competition somebody comes out on the wrong end, and tonight it was us.
In the Valley League, Waynesboro continues to prove it belongs near the top. The Generals are coming off a win over first-place Front Royal, and with a 13-6 record entering tonight's game against Newmarket, manager DJ King thinks the team's best baseball is still to come.
I don't think we put a complete game together yet, whether that's good or bad, we're at the top, right around the top of the league, and when you're not playing your best baseball and you're still finding ways to win, that's always good. So I look for this team to jump, after the All-Star break. I think that's when we're going to start making a run and trying to put a complete game together.
And tonight is the NBA draft, and go to our website, WHSV.com. Go to the sports section. Andy Reeves with a special web-exclusive preview.
Thank you, David.
George has a final check of our weather right after the break.